Hi, my name is Erin and I am a second year primary education student from the University of Reading. I have lived in Bristol my entire life with my mum, my dad, my brother. Bristol is in the southwest and it is home to the Suspension Bridge, the Aquarium, the SS Great Britain and Bristol Zoo. I'm really sorry about my rubbish drawing here. I went to sixth form in the same place as my secondary school. They were attached to each other and I studied English literature, drama and history. I absolutely loved doing every single one of these subjects, but actually none of them were the one that I did in university. In fact, in the end at university, I actually studied primary teaching. I grew up watching my mum be a primary school teacher for the majority of my childhood, and so from a super young age, I knew that that was what I wanted to do. I guess I was quite lucky to know for such a long time where I wanted my career path to go, because it meant that a lot of the decisions I made in my life were aimed at getting to be a teacher. I took every opportunity given to me to work in a school. My secondary school actually organised weekly commitments for me to go into a primary school as a volunteer reader for year 1s and 2s. I'd also go and do weekly placements at local primary schools when and where I could. Even my first job was aimed at children. I became a tutor and have been tutoring for almost 4 years now. Studying primary teaching at university meant that I had to do a lot of interviews for all of my applied universities. It was a really long process and it was really nerve-wracking, but it was a good opportunity to get a feel of where I truly belonged. And I really got that feeling the strongest when I was at Reading. I got to speak to some of my future peers and lecturers, and everything just felt really welcoming and at home for me. I think that's a massive thing when you get to university, is knowing a feeling of when you belong. As for lots of university students moving away from home for the first time, moving away from Bristol was actually really daunting. But I did have reassurance that Reading was only an hour's drive in the car and only 45 minutes on the train. It was enough distance to give me the independence I needed as a university student, but also I felt like I could get home easily if I needed to. I didn't actually feel like I needed to go home a lot though, as halls was a really amazing experience for me. I lived in Childs Hall in Ruscombe House on the White Knights campus. It was a 20-minute walk into the town centre and only 10 minutes by taxi. I always felt really safe both on campus and in the town, with the reassurance of constant security. Being from Bristol and the bustling city life, Reading had everything I needed to make that transition easy. The Oracle Shopping Centre, the High Street, Friar Street where all the clubs and bars are, and the train station are all conveniently close. And it does make walking around Reading feel even safer and more busy and bustling, just like Bristol does. Although smaller than Bristol, I still felt I had enough of a city life that I felt really at home here in Reading. And here I am almost 2 years later and I would consider Reading a second home. I've met so many friends through university organised events, halls of residence and my course, and I couldn't be happier here.